morning, everybody. My name is Keaton Jack. This is WHIT Radio, the 12 o'clock turn up, high-tech high school, schools of technology. We are in the studio today after having a wonderful break, about, 5 or 6 days off?
4.
4 days? 4 days. Well, it was about 4 days, but either way, it was a good start. Now we're here back in the studio, refresh you guys with some news. It's currently raining and snowing outside. Temperature's constantly going to be dropping from 35 degrees onward, but
starting to get Christmassy out there.
Yeah.
Even though it's ugly, but
yeah, you know.
Even though we still haven't
all
celebrated
Gucci.
Thanksgiving yet,
True,
but
so.
still.
Nah, but we have some news. First, we'll start off light. The EMAs, the European Music Awards. Did anyone get to catch that?
Yes.
I saw some of it.
Yes.
Saw Katy
So
Perry.
then you saw Miley Cyrus's new stunt. Now, technically, it wasn't illegal or wasn't outrageous because it's common for people to do that
In Amsterdam.
in Amsterdam. And what she did was that when she took her award, she said, "Guys, I don't have a foam finger, but I do have this." And she pulled out a joint with marijuana in it, and she smoked it on stage. Unfortunately, MTV had to censor out the joint, the blunt, you know, the roll up, the L,
Yeah.
but all that stuff.
All the vocabulary.
Yeah.
That's that. Honestly, I don't like Miley Cyrus anymore. Like she's just like pushing at this point.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she's just.
Like what? Like I
But,
don't have a foam finger, but I have a blunt. Like.
But in another part of the world, a global catastrophe has struck. Well, not global, but a very bad weather phenomenon. The typhoon that hit the Philippines. Now, it hit more of the southern part of the Philippines, but there's nearly 1,000 people that are confirmed dead. And so far, it's only been, about maybe a couple days after the storm?
2.
2 days?
I heard 10,000 people were
3.
like speculated dead.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you never know because with that, people just get scattered. But no one should ever have to live through that. And we actually do have a speaker on the show that has family in the Philippines. Thea, you have family in the Philippines, don't you?
Yeah.
Now, which part of the Philippines is your family from?
I don't actually know, but it's like in the north, so we didn't really get like that.
So your family is okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's most important. Unfortunately, not everybody got that same news. There's a lot of people in America that do have family in the Philippines. And what's terrible about this is that you can't control what the earth does. I mean, sometimes we can try and control what people do to other people, but when it comes to things like earthquakes or just natural disasters, there's nothing we can do except try and survive through it and be more prepared for stuff like this. But, like Ali said, there's an estimated of 10,000 people that were killed, and it's crazy. It was a level 5 typhoon.
I heard the news didn't even know it was going to occur. Well, they said there was going to be winds and
my dad,
rain, but nothing serious.
Like my dad wouldn't have even known that there was like a storm coming if we didn't tell him, and we like live here, so he was like, "What? There's actually a storm coming." So that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, the storm surge was about 20 feet. 20 feet high.
Well, I hope now other countries like around the world see the devastation in the Philippines, and I hope they're trying to help now.
It's very interesting,
And
Selma,
raise awareness.
that you would bring that up because this is another point I wanted to get to. Unfortunately, because of the fact that none of us here in America were actually greatly affected besides those who actually had family in the Philippines. I mean, eventually, as life goes on, we're just going to forget. I mean, between Haiti all the way till now, there's been numerous amounts of earthquakes that, in the moment, people do as much as they can, but then afterwards, people slowly start to forget what happened. I mean, even Japan, how many times do you even hear that on the news? And that's what's worse about this, because there are people that really died. And, there's still people without homes or with very little food that have to move from places to place.
I was going to say that there's a bunch of groups trying to send food out immediately because the parts that were directly hit, I don't know the name of the town, but there was one town that's completely shattered. There's absolutely no food there. And people have been stuck.
They just said it. Tobuyo?
Yeah.
Tabuya, right?
Tobuyo.
There's no food there. It's been, yesterday was the 3rd day, so this is the 4th day that they've gone without any food. So they're starving. And it's really sad. It's a very real thing that's happening over there.
Yeah, and it's not just the Philippines. Dating all the way back to the early 2000s, the hurricane or typhoon that hit Indonesia.
It's tsunami.
The
Tsunami. I'm
tsunami.
sorry. I mean, there's still people, struggling from that, and I mean that country was already in a poor condition anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, what's good, I guess, is that before the storm happened, they were able to evacuate 800,000 people ahead of the typhoon, which is very good. I mean, that's nearly a million people. But then again, they still have no protection against the wind and rising water. And now you have people walking around looking for missing family members.
They're currently still they're now evacuating people to other places in the Philippines.
Yeah.
They're trying to get them out into any resources they could get.
But the typhoon affected about an estimate of 10 million people in 41 provinces of the Philippines. So even when you look at that 800,000 that were evacuated, I mean, out of 10 million, how much really is that? And that's what's sad about all of this, is the fact. But all we can do is show our support. I mean, not everybody is in the circumstance to donate. We can definitely keep them in our prayers, do that.
Yeah.
And like I said before, I mean, there's only so much a person can do, but this is when, you really see the benevolence and kindness of humanity step in.
Yeah, Eric is actually like planning to do something to like help out. So
Yeah, we don't know
planning
yet.
it. We're not like sure.
It's not
but
official.
Yeah,
You
but
could
we're
throw me
definitely
in there.
planning
I'll help
something.
out.
Yeah, we'll
Thanks,
definitely help out with
guys.
Yeah,
that.
we could get
We'll turn
any help that we need,
Yeah.
really.
That's what has to be done. Like I said,
We'll
even in
keep you,
Japan
like,
and
posted.
Haiti, I mean, there are a lot of people that died, and there are still people that were affected. Even here in New Jersey, there are still people without homes, like legitimate homes from Sandy. And I mean, compared to a typhoon that affected
Right.
10 million people, I mean, how bad was Sandy? And we all complained because we didn't have power for, a week. But these people might not have homes for years.
So
Yeah.
true.
It's crazy. But in lighter news, just to turn up the mood, I guess, Justin Bieber got a stomach ache. I mean,
Okay.
he had,
He had a
Okay.
food
he had food
poisoning.
poisoning, and he got kicked out of every hotel that he
hotel,
went to when
yeah.
he was in Argentina because
Uh.
none of them wanted. Well, his
The- wanted to
fans
do
were
with the fans.
vandalizing the hotel room, trying to get to him, and he constantly went to hotels and hotels and hotels, and they were like, "No, we don't want you here. We don't want the Bieber."
Well, wasn't there something that came out recently about him with a
prostitute?
With a
Yeah,
hooker?
there's a
Yeah.
video.
There's actually
She
a
took
video.
a
The
video.
prostitute
Yeah.
like filmed him sleeping in bed, and then she turned the camera around and like smiled. She's like,
And
haha.
whatnot.
She made a joke out of it.
Damn.
That's crazy, Justin Bieber.
And
I
it's
mean,
not the
she
first
gave him good
time.
word though. She said it was the greatest night of her life, and that
Yeah,
Justin
she was
Bieber
tweeting
is
about
well
it.
Yeah.
endowed.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah. She even posted a picture of all the money he gave her, and they were just like, there was like 4 prostitutes, and they were just like swimming in money. It was
Well, yeah. I
crazy.
mean, if he gives that much money, it'd be rude for them to put in a bad word. That'd be pretty horrible.
It would. I mean, you know how it works.
If he put in work, he put in work.
Yeah, he
but-
put in work.
Oh
Yeah.
my
That's-
Well,
god.
there was a girl from the Bad Girls Club that dated him for a while. I don't know
Who?
if you know Salma.
Yeah.
She was really
I don't know if
short,
you know
dark
Salma.
skin.
She's nice to see. I don't
Well,
know
and
everything
she
about the Bad
said
Girls Club.
She didn't want to say anything about him,
But
but
she
he
talked
wasn't good
about
at
it.
all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But she was
Okay.
like, she's like, yeah, but like I know everyone wants to like.
Well, I
know
mean,
me
you
now
can't be
because
good
I'm
at everything.
famous.
He can play the
Yeah.
guitar and sing, so there has to be something he
Oh my
likes
gosh.
in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, after all we're talking about is his personality. He wasn't that good with treating his girls right, so
Right.
Yeah.
not anything else, guys.
And also Beyonce, 13-year-old blind girl, or a girl in her teens, I'm not sure her age. Beyonce brought her on stage and let her sing to the left with her.
And
that just, you know, I respect
make a joke, but I
Beyonce.
won't.
It's called
She's one of the-
irreplaceable, the song.
Yeah,
No, but she
said to the
let
left, to
her
left.
sing to the
Yeah.
left.
Oh,
to the
okay.
left. Those were the words that girl sang.
From
So-
Why
Irreplaceable.
is it that she only sang to the left, to the left?
Well, because she might not have had the best voice.
Oh.
Keaton.
That's so mean.
She was doing something kind for one of her fans, and then
Yes.
she said, "Oh, he might."
All right.
He just said
who's your
she might not
favorite
have
artist?
the
Because we
best
have to wrap this up.
favorite artist has to be singer or
Doesn't matter.
producer? Because I'm gonna go with producer. I'm gonna.
No, it has to
you know
be-
what? One Direction. It's
All
One
right.
Direction.
Oh my
One
God.
Direction lets you on the
Oh
stage and they
my
let you
God.
sing 3 words from their song. You'd be
Like,
proud. You'd be
Yeah,
happy.
you
what's
see
the
how
song? Something Make You Beautiful. Something to make it.
Yeah, make you beautiful.
All right. Yeah. If I could do the like right there, I'd be
God.
set for life.
Well, I'd be set too, because they're One Direction. I mean, I get on the stage with anybody. I get on the stage with
Chief Keef.
Chief Keef.
Yeah.
I'd be
Well,
scared.
Oblak.
Bang, bang.
Oblak.
Oprah.
No, but this has been the 12 o'clock turn up.
Turn up.
This has been the 12 o'clock turn up. 300. And you know, Chief Keef Sosa.
Keep it 300.
Just Sosa all day. And pray for the Philippines. Do what you can to help out the world. 'Cause this is our home.
420
We have
day.
to take care of
Has
it.
nothing to do
Everybody
with
turn
Nice
up.
words, keep